An awesome day starts with an awesome product. Therefore, today we're gonna take a look at the Zeapon Micron2 E800, which is a motorized slider that has a ton of features. So let's find out what this bad boy can do. Before we take a look at what this slider can do, I'm gonna do a quick unboxing and show you guys what this slider comes with. So I'm gonna open the box, take the carry case out. So as you can see, it comes with a carry case, which is a bonus, so you don't have to struggle carrying this slider with you. And in the main compartment, we have the actual slider, which is really small for an 80mm slider. We also have a few accessories in the main compartment for the slider. And the cool part is that this slider comes with tripod accessory support. So whenever you put this slider on a tripod, you have those arms that help you stabilize your slider on a tripod. So whenever your camera goes towards the end, this will help your slider be as steady as possible. So I really like that Zeapon thought about everything when it comes to their slider. So now we're going to take a look at the feature that this slider has. Okay guys, so now that we have mounted the slider, before putting the camera on it, I want to show you a few things that I think are pretty cool about this slider. First of all, I think the construction, the body, and all the material that I used on this slider are very high-end. It feels really premium, really professional, and really expensive. And this is the kind of things that I want to see whenever I buy cinematography products. I want to see that they are built with care, they are built with durability in mind. So I'm not going to buy a product and change it in the next months. I want to buy a product that holds me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So because it's built so good, I have a lot of trust in this product that is going to hold on for years. Another cool thing about it is its legs. So you have those modular legs that you can put inside, so you are more effective when it comes to carrying it or whenever you film in tight places, but you can spread them and have more stability whenever the slider is on the table. And the other cool thing is that it works with MP batteries. Those batteries are really cheap, they are really easy to find, so you can buy really cheap power alternative for this one. It's really simple to operate even without the mobile, because this slider works with a mobile app, but you can also power it and make it work with its 2 buttons right here. So this is really nice. You don't really want to make all the time really complex shots with a slider. You just want to make like 2 or 3 shots with a slider, and then you can use it like that without even having to touch your phone. So this is really nice, and I think it's a nice addition whenever you want to film something really fast. The way it operates is really simple. You just press and hold the power button, it opens up. You have 3 LEDs here that indicate your speed. So right now we are at medium speed. We can go at 3, which is faster, or we can go at 1, which is really slow. You also have here 2 secure mounts. So whenever you press those, the slider blocks, so you can take your camera off or work settings on your camera without having to stress the slider. So right now, let me show you something that I have never seen in any slider. You have probably seen other sliders on the market that have similar design when it comes to its length and being able to go further than its length, but this one has something special. Usually when you have sliders like this that operate the way that they elongate a little bit more to the left than its original size, they have to be on a tripod to be able to work that way. You can actually operate this without having it to be on a tripod, which is really nice, because whenever you're on a tripod, things are not as stable as whenever you are on a really wide surface like this table. So as you see right now, the slider goes without any issues. It's being elongated on the table, and I haven't seen this, and for me this is really impressive because, for example, Micron2, which is a similar brand that does sliders, they are not able to do this only if you're on a tripod. So this is a really big bonus for Zeapon for managing to think this design through and making it so intelligent. So this is really nice. And a few more things about this slider before we put a camera on it. I really think the app that this slider has is really simple to use. You have time-lapse mode and video mode. You have the ability to put waypoints, and you have the ability to tune this slider the way you want. You have the ability to put different speeds in different areas. You have the ability to shoot complex time lapses and all that. So you can do pretty much anything you want with this slider. One thing that is something new that I have never seen in any slider also is the fact that Zeapon thought about what if we can turn this slider into a dolly too. So they made some adjustments to the legs that when you put the legs like this, they turn into wheels. So you can basically put this like this, and let's say you're out of batteries, and then you can still use the slider, which is kind of cool. Let's say you maybe forget your batteries at home, or you want to make some complex shots where, let's say maybe you want your camera to go a little bit like this. Let's see if it works. And it's gonna go like that. So you can make a lot of crazy shots using this slider. You just have to be creative, and that's it. So therefore, I suggest putting the camera on it and trying to make some really cool shots with the slider. So we just finished mounting the camera on the slider. We have right here a Zeapon E2 f6 with the whole setup and everything, which is a pretty heavy setup, and considering we also have here a tripod head, this slider takes it really, really well, even though we are exceeding a little bit its weight limit. We have put it on this table, so we have access on filming this product right here, and I want to show you the benefits of having a motorized slider. So let's say you want to make a commercial for this product, but you only have one can. And because we're using a motorized slider, we can make the same movement over and over again. So we can duplicate the can really simple. And I'm gonna show you why. So basically what I've done is I've already presetted my movement of the slider without having to touch my phone. So it's very simple. I double tap the power button in the place where I want for the slider to start. Then I move to the next part and I double tap again. And if I want the whole movement to start, I double tap again. So it is really simple and intuitive to make this slider work. And as you can see, I haven't done much and now the slider works. If I wanted to go back, I double press again and it goes back again. I'm gonna take one shot with the can like that. I'm gonna go backwards, so I have back and forth depending on which one I wanna use in post-production. And then when it comes to the stop, I'm gonna go move the can a little bit to the right. I'm gonna show you. So now I'm gonna move the can, let's say it was here. I'm gonna put it here. So I'm gonna do the shot again, and because the slider makes the same movement over and over again, I can put the can as many times as I want, and then I can do it in post-production. And I'm gonna show you right now, and you can see how cool it is that you can do this kind of things with it. So now we're gonna test out to see how those wheels work in combination with the slider motion. Also, one thing that I wanna mention is I don't know if you noticed, but this slider doesn't make any noise at all. It's completely silent, and I think that is very important, especially when you film interviews. And right now we're gonna film our light, and we're gonna see exactly how this motion looks. So I'm gonna press record, and I'm gonna double tap to activate the motion, and just gonna go slowly. And as you can see, looks pretty cool. Those wheels work really nice, especially on this table. But the point is that you can do a lot of movements, especially this kind of movement like I was doing right now, and you can experiment a lot. And I think now that we have managed to do this shot and show you guys how it looks, I'm thinking about putting the Laowa probe lens here and have some fun. For the probe lens, we're gonna mount the slider on a tripod, and thankfully Zeapon thought about everything, and they actually CNC machined Micron2 mount on the bottom of the slider. So whenever we put this on a tripod, it's gonna be rock steady. So let's slide this in. We lock it in place, and now we're gonna put the tripod accessories for the slider in order to have it steady as possible. So now the setup is ready, and we're gonna film this plan. We're gonna go with the Laowa lens through the plan, and we're gonna try to create some cool shots. One thing that you might or might not know, whenever you film with Laowa, it is crazy hard to get stable shots. We had like 4 sliders in the studio, and with each and every one we always had shaky footage. Because this lens is so long, it kind of amplifies the vibration of the slider. And with this one, we're gonna try to see if the slider is stable or not. Since we're using this one on a tripod, usually when you have a slider on a tripod, it tends to be less stable. So this is like the ultimate test for our Zeapon slider to see how steady it is. Guys, we had a lot of fun with this slider. I really think it's an awesome piece of tech, but I'm not gonna go more in depth with its other features and benefits because this takes us to its mobile app, where I could be staying one day explaining everything that it does. So I wanna keep it short, and I wanna tell you guys that I'm really impressed with this slider. I think overall we put it to the stress, and it was really easy to use, but we also have amazing results, especially using this rig right here, which I had a lot of bad experience with other sliders in the past. So whenever I was putting this rig on a slider, I had very shaky footage because of the Laowa lens being so sensitive to vibrations and movements. So to be able to put this even on a tripod and still get steady shots, I'm simply impressed, and I'm honestly really recommending this product. For the price you pay, I think you get more than you pay for. And with all this being said, I think I'm gonna finish the review right here. And until next time, Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go out, create some epic content, and have fun. Cheers!